With our career coaching team, we are like the career prep team. So we do the basic stuff and, really kind of putting a plan in place for them to take with them as they transition into alumnihood. We really wanted to provide a deeper level into IT. We want to make sure that our learners have support from both ends. That's why the Volunteer Mentor Program was created.
Just understanding the tech landscape is hard. Being able to sit down with professionals who have spent decades inside of the field, who want to volunteer their time to help answer those questions and then help prepare you for actually making that transition into that field, the time is invaluable. I was able to sit down with one individual who sat there and asked me a slew of interview questions and just helped me understand what a hiring manager or a technical expert interview is going to be looking for. He was able to help me gauge not only what I knew, but how to present that.
When we started to talk to Generation about how we could partner, they shared that mentoring is a really big need and also a big success factor for their learners. It seemed like the perfect opportunity for our employees to have the chance to mentor. Through breaking barriers, we were able to identify volunteer mentors from both Slalom and Microsoft. And the roles and the expertise and the experience of our volunteers ranged from solution architects to technical consultants. And the one thing that all of our volunteer mentors had in common was a passion for helping people to navigate their careers.
You have the opportunity to select your own mentor, which I thought was unique. Then you get to read about this person's bio and their experiences. I picked REMI, and she was amazing. She really gave me a lot of really good advice with how I answer my questions, especially when I would talk about my transition into tech, and just getting her advice on what it was like being actually in the field and being a woman, being a Black woman in the field. What were her experiences?
How I realized how critical it was to have mentorship is because I didn't have that so much when I was coming up in tech. I had to go through a lot of ups and downs. I had to learn things the hard way. And that's why I'm so passionate about ensuring that younger females coming up in tech don't have to go through what I went through. I applaud Breaking Barrier, Generation USA. I applaud what they're doing and the impact that they're making out there, because it is making a difference. I mean, YOHONNA is one great success story. A lot of people in this program actually have years of experience in other industries or just looking to start afresh in tech. And I think that is such a remarkable thing to do. I think having non-traditional backgrounds in tech is definitely critical.